Dragon Age Inquisitions. What is the best rogue assassin build? Now these set of skills are just handpicked and I just got them from my own experience. So if you feel like you've got a better build or my build is missing some skills, then leave that in the comment section below. I'm open to suggestions, but when I play this game, this is what I found to be my preferred skill set. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive straight into the first tree, which is the Subterfuge skill tree or the stealth skills. The first skill that you want to pick is the stealth one plus the upgrade. Now what this skill allows you to do is of course go invisible, and it's a nice way to approach your enemies. They don't see you, or it's a nice way to get rid if there's some enemies after you, because after all, as a rogue you're quite squishy. You can use this skill to get away from enemies fairly quickly. If you pick the upgrade, then you go into stealth instantly. Now the next passive skill that you want to pick is evasion. Now this gives you a chance to dodge enemies' attacks. The other skill that you want to pick is the knockout powder, but that's not the skill that you really want to be using. You only want to pick that to go into the next skill, which is the shadow strike. Now this is a skill that does a whole lot of damage, and it does also extra damage when you are into stealth. So yeah, I definitely recommend that you pick this skill. Now the upgrade for this one isn't really necessary, but if you have the extra ability point to spend, then you could do that right there. Moving on to the next skill tree, which is the double Daggers ones. The first skill that you want to pick is the flank attack plus the upgrade. What this skill allows you to do is, well, you go into the darkness and sneak up upon an enemy. You attack from front and then you'll end up behind him, or if you're already behind him, then you'll end up in front. But anyways, it does quite some damage, and if you pick the upgrade, you will automatically be in stealth right after the skill. So it's a very useful tactic. Now the next passive is Bloodied Prey, which gives you a 10% damage bonus. I mean, why not? Why not pick this one? The next one is just working your way up to the final skill on the left, and that is the Spinning Blades. Now this skill doesn't really do much damage, but it hits a whole lot of times. It hits 5 times, and if you pick the upgrades, it will hit 4 times extra, so that is 9 in total. So if you can finish off this whole combo, it will do some serious damage to the enemy. Moving further to the right, we've got the Twin Fang skill, which is actually one of the basic skills that you start with. You will leap into the enemy with 2 daggers, which means that you will double hit. Now the upgrade isn't necessary, but it does give you a 100% damage bonus. Now the last and final passive for this one is Dance of Death, which will regain your stamina after every single kill. So no need to worry about your stamina that much anymore. Next up in the line, we have got the Sabotage tree, and we're only going to be picking 2 skills for this one. First is the Poisoned Weapons, which does give your weapons poison damage if you apply this skill. If you pick the upgrade, it will do 25% extra poison damage. It will remain for 10 seconds, so you must be quick, but it is very effective, so I recommend that you pick it. Next passive that you want in this tree is the Fighting Dirty skill. This skill will give you a poison effect, a 25% extra duration. Now coming down to the final tree, which is the Assassin one, the first skill that you want to pick is the Hidden Blades. Now this skill, you will throw a throwing knife, and if you hit that, if you hit your target with it, some ghosts, I guess, will appear and hit your target multiple times. If you pick the upgrade for this one, it will give the skill a 3 extra hits. So it's a very powerful skill. Next up down the line, the passive that you want to pick is I Was Never Here. Now this passive makes it so that if you kill an enemy, all cooldown on stealth skills will be gone. Now moving down further in the line, the next passive is Knife in the Shadows. This will give every stealth hit a critical hit. Now this combined with the shadow kill from the Subterfuge tree is going to be very deadly. Now you can also pick the focus skill, which is Cloak of Shadows, which will turn your entire party invisible for not very long. I believe 3, and up until tier 3 it will be 9 seconds. So it is a good skill, but it doesn't last very long. Now the next and final skill will be the Mark of Death. You'll mark your enemy, and after every hit the power of the mark grows. Trigger your mark when you're ready and watch them fall from injuries they never even noticed. Now this is a powerful skill, and I definitely recommend that you pick it. And if you pick the upgrade for this one, it will also do a 25% armor penetration bonus, which is always nice to have. But anyways, the video is coming to an end right now, and if you have your own rogue build that you think is better, or some of the skills that you might have switched out for other skills, then leave that in the comment section down below. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, then don't hesitate to hit the like button, as it really does help me out a lot. But this was Apper, and I thank you all for watching.